Alright, we are going to do a Gaucho with a 5L 4B bass, or properly known as a 9 lead or part 7 bite Gaucho. Alright, now that you got your 5L 4B in hand, tied, ready to go, you are going to take your running strand and you're going to throw that up and you're going to go over 2. Okay? So 5L 4B, take your running strand over the last bite and over the starting cord. That's going to be over 2. Alright, once you got that, and you're going to go under 1 after you go over 2. So 1, 2, and then under 1 to the left of the standing cord or starting cord. Okay? So you should have it look like that. Here's the running strand that came out at the end of the 5L 4B, and you go over 2, under 1 to the left of the starting cord, which is this one right here. Now you are going to make your passes, and by starting out you go under 1, over 1, under 1, and then over 2. Each pass is always going to end with over 2. Okay, so you're going to go over 2 like that. Put your thumb there, keep pressure on it. Now once you go over 2, you're going to go over the next bite. Well, you're going to go under, but you're going to go over to the next bite and come out on the other side. Keeping your thumb pressed there, or however you want to do it. You just want to make sure you go over 2 at the end, come out on the other side of this cord here, which is the last cord you went over. Make sure you come out on the other side, and you're going to go under 1. Alright, you're going to go under 1, over 1. This time you're going to go under 2, and you're going to finish going, that's right, over 2. And use your thumb to keep pressure on the knot so it won't slide down and go where it shouldn't go and cross paths, okay? That's what I do. And you can finish by going over 2, like we said. You're always going to be going over 2. Alright. Next pass, you're going to go over those 2. And then you're going to go over 2, under 1, going to the left of the second cord that you went over. Alright. So, don't make it too tight. So over 2, under 1. Then you're going to go over 1. You're going to go over 1 here, under 2. And over 2. Alright. I think she really wants her mommy. So, you can go over 2, and then under 1. Use your thumb, keep pressure there, so it doesn't drop down and go below that cord right there. So under 1, this time you're going to go over 2, under 2, and then over 2 at the end. Alright, let's fix this here. Alright, now you can see that's getting kind of tight there. Let's pull that back a little bit. So you went over 2 at the end, then you went under 1, over 2, under 2, and you should be finishing going over 2. Now, what we're going to do here is you're going to go over those 2, then you're going to go under 1, then you're going to go over 2, under 2, being sure to keep in between those 2 cords, and then you're going to finish by going over 2. And the last pass is all 2s. So you go over 2 here, then the last pass is going to be under 2, over 2, make sure it's 2, under 2, and then you're going to finish by going over 2. Now, to finish off this knot, what I do is I will take the running in after I go over the last 2, and I'll take this up under the whole Gaucho and come out the other side to the right of the starting cord, or right below it. See that? and I pull that through to finish your last bite. Alright, let that hang there, and then of course, from here what you want to do is you want to take your standing end, your starting cord, and you're going to take this and just run it up underneath here and pull it out the other side, and it'll be hidden. Or if you want, you can just tighten it up real good and cut it flush here, cut this one flush here, and cinch them both or tuck them in, whatever. You don't really have to cinch them. If they're tied up real good, you don't really have to cinch them. You can just cut them flush as close as you can, and then tuck them in. Alright, tuck them in there like that. Alright, there you have it. Copy. But I personally like both my ends coming out on the same side. That way I can just tuck them up all in there together. But again, do it how you want. So there is your 9L 7B Gaucho knot. Carry on.